that time to run to get in there and bring him down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that point? They got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Tucker's kick is good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mays used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Ravens 27, Bills 20. Justin Tucker into kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 22-yard line.
Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Give Knox yet another catch in this one. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Allen. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Yeah, this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. Powers through, and he'll get a first down here up to the 25, but that clock still moving.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On third down, here's Edwards. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Allen now on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone.
Touchdown, Bills! Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So it's a win here for the Bills, and this one, Charles, just too much Josh Allen.
Yeah, that was a masterclass in quarterback play, wasn't it? 5 touchdown passes. You talk about the rapport he had with his